Simon,
How's Maria?
fine. Sorry, but I have a lot of noise because in this moment the team Colombia win. I play a game, and in the office is very noise.
I understand. Well,
Yeah.
when you're not speaking, just keep your connection on mute.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can open. I have trouble. I can't access the network. Why can't I access the network? It's weird. Huh. Okay, I'm going to have to do a quick restart because I can't gain access to anything. I'll be back in 30 seconds, okay?
Okay, Simon.
If anybody comes in, just let them know.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hi.
Simon restart his computer and he come back.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone. I had a technical problem and had to do a restart. But I'm back now. All right, let's see. Who do we have? Well, a few of you have joined since I did the restart. Bonjour, Randy. How are you?
Hi, Simon. I'm fine. And you?
Good, thanks. Are you enjoying the World Cup this year?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. Especially
Good.
the French team are doing very well. Yeah.
Well, England certainly didn't do very well, did they?
Yeah, I think they are not lucky this year.
No, they're not lucky any year. I seem to be at work when the World Cup is on. Why am I getting this glare? Let's turn a little bit. Okay, now I'm getting glare in the other way. There, that's better. And Maria is watching the World Cup. Well, at least her colleagues are.
Yeah.
And next to Maria, we have Jalicio.
Hello, Simon.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you enjoying the week? Are you having a good time?
Yes. I work a lot and I watch some matches for World Cup.
Oh, yeah?
It's normal.
Which match have you seen recently?
I already watched the Japan and Colombia.
Japan and Colombia.
Just
That ought
now,
to be an interesting match. Who's winning?
Colombia winner.
I kind of thought they might. They're quite the powerhouse.
Yes.
All right, well, welcome to my class. We'll get started with pronunciation shortly. I just want to say hi to everybody. Let's see.
Hi.
Oh, look at this. The class is filling right up. Who just joined? I see Paulo joined. Hello, Paulo.
Hello, teacher.
Where are you from, Paulo?
I'm from Brazil.
I thought you might be. How's Brazil doing in the World Cup?
Yes, I'm Brazilian, but I'm not supporting Brazil.
What?
I was supporting Italy, but Italy is out now.
Oh, wow. You've surprised me and all the other Brazilians watching class today. Okay, well, welcome to class. Obeid, welcome back.
Welcome back, teacher. How are you today?
I'm good. It's good to have you here.
Me too.
What's your week like? Are you having a good week?
And the week?
Yeah, are you having a good week?
Yeah. I have a good week this week.
Excellent.
Yes.
And I see Giulietta is joining us back. Hello, Giulietta.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
It's late, isn't it?
Yes, it's midnight.
I know. Thank you for attending my class.
Okay.
And Gabrielle, welcome, Gabrielle.
Hello, Simon. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired, but other than that, I'm doing okay. So,
Okay.
I thought we might start with some pronunciation, seeing that's what this class is about. But I would like to start with what I call question and answers. Do you guys have any words you would like help with before we go ahead and jump into the main part of the lesson?
Yes.
Who said that? Who said yes?
Me, Obed.
Obed. I apologize because when you guys speak, I have no idea of knowing who's speaking. It doesn't light up and say, "Hey, it's me."
Hey, it's me.
Thanks. Okay, what words or
This
sounds
is,
would you like help with?
This word is very important. Usually we use it. Suggestion.
Sorry, they're making noise upstairs. I was knocking on the ceiling.
Suggestion.
Could you type the word for me?
You know? Maybe I mistake, like in the. Don't worry.
Yeah, just go ahead and type the word for me. By the way, guys, I'm in Google Drive, and I'm in Hangout Notes right now.
Suggestion. Double G. Suggestion.
Let me see. Hold on. Okay, I don't know where you're typing. Let me see.
What?
Oh, no. So I don't. Where are you typing?
You did see my text?
No. I would use. Why don't you come into Google Drive or use the group chat? Because wherever you're
Yes.
typing it, I don't see it.
Yeah. Now I found it. Just suggestion.
That's not a word, but I think you might mean this word here. Suggestion.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know what it means?
Yeah, I know that's me. Suggestion, mini comment if you talking with another person. Suggestion some things. Like shall we go hospital? Shall we go to really we today we are tired. Shall we go to the restaurant?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Suggestion is something you put forward as an idea for consideration. For example, excuse me, Randy says that, Obeid, you have a lot of noise in your background. So he asked if you could fix it. So there's a suggestion, right? So Randy isn't saying fix it, he's saying, could you fix it, please? So being very polite, offering a suggestion. And I know that some of you from time to time do have noise in your background. When you do have noise, what I suggest is when you're finished speaking, go to mute, especially in this class because it's very important. You can't hear otherwise. So yeah, suggestion.
Yes, suggest. But I think many people pronunciation this word is very difficult.
Yeah, because you see the T and you think suggestion, which is not how you would say it. Suggestion. It's almost as though you're saying it this way. Suggestion.
You can.
But that's not how it's spelled.
2 words. Suggestion. Suggestion.
Suggestion.
Yes.
And what's your other word?
No. This is 2 words.
No, that's one word.
Suggestion.
Suggestion is one word.
How we can pronounce this? Yeah.
It's only one word. Suggestion is one word.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Anybody else? Words you would like help? Words you would like help with? Anyone?
Embarrass? Embarrass?
Okay. Let's see. Well, I've got 2 words, so let's embarrassed. Okay. Now, do you know what the word means? What does the word embarrassed mean, Maria?
I don't know. Is a shame? Shame? No.
It's not so much shame. No, it's not shame. For example, and a lot of you will probably laugh here, you walk into a library and there's a lot of people around. It's very quiet. Somebody bumps into you and you let gas go. You make a fart sound. That would be very embarrassing. Right?
All right. I understand.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Passing gas in places where we shouldn't, that would be embarrassing. Okay? Forgetting to put on pants in the morning would be embarrassing. Getting caught stealing something, that would be shame. Or it should be shame.
Can you type this word, teacher, please?
Hold on, let me go to Giulietta. He was next.
Yes.
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
Yeah, maintenance. Do you know what that word means?
Yes.
Can you share it with the class, please?
It's when you fix periodically something.
You may not necessarily be fixing it. So quite often we have something called preventative maintenance. So the item isn't broken, okay? However, we know that if we don't repair it now, it's likely to break sometime in the future, and that will likely cost money. Cost more to repair later than if we schedule it. So, yeah, you're not necessarily fixing something right away, okay? Because the thing might be working, but you know that something might fail. So what you're doing, maintenance, here, sorry, somebody just handed me a drink and I don't know where to put it. No, I got it, that's good, here we go, thanks honey. Right, so maintenance is more of the process of preserving something. It can involve some repairing or fixing, but you're in the process of, it's a better way of saying it, keeping it in good shape. Okay, Obeid, you think you've got a better way of explaining? Please go ahead.
You want me to in the flash?
I think fix it. I think fix it is one time. If you have to problem one machines, you can fix it. But maintenance, I think that was scheduled every month or every years. You make maintenance something like electronic.
Well, yes and no. So, for example, I used to work in a water utility, and we had different types of maintenance. So here's a bit of an education here on maintenance, but we have something called scheduled maintenance. Okay? Preventative. That's another one. Preventative. Oh, there's about 5 different classifications. And we might have unplanned maintenance. Okay. So if we want to think of it, I mean, yes, you are fixing things in maintenance. Generally, you are fixing things, but think of a car, an oil change. That's maintenance, but you're not fixing anything. You're just replacing fluids, right? You're replacing oil. You're not fixing anything. So maintenance is another way of looking at it. You're servicing things. You might be fixing things, but generally you're performing a service. Or have I confused you guys?
No.
Good, yeah. Think of it as performing a service on something. Okay? To maintain, you want to keep it running. Okay?
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, I see another word. I see Helicio wrote this word.
For me, it's a problem to pronounce that word.
Do you mind if I hear you say it before I correct you?
Rorid.
Okay. You're from Brazil?
Yes.
Okay, say war.
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 Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the root word. Listen to how I say it. Worried.
Worried.
We're just doing some mouth exercises right now, so say were.
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 War.
Were.
War.
Were.
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 Okay, so this one here, notice how my lips, it's like I'm about ready to kiss the computer screen. Were.
Were.
Now this one here, we have an R. War. War.
Were.
So worried is kind of like were with IED. Worried.
Worried.
No, we're going to go slow. Were.
Were.
Read.
Worried. Worried.
Worried.
Worried.
Yeah, closer. You see how you're getting it you're doing much better now?
Worried.
Now, I'm not using international phonetics here. I'm just trying to borrow words and sounds you already know how to say to help you get closer. So were and read, if we say it fast enough, is worried.
Worried.
Worried. Worried.
Worried.
Yeah, there's 2 R's. We need to pronounce both of them. Worried.
Worried. Worried.
Closer. Read.
Read. Read.
No, don't go too fast. Read.
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 Were.
Were.
Read.
Read.
Were. Read.
Were. Read.
Worried.
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 Much better. Much better. Okay? So we're at minute 19. What I suggest later on is rewatch this class because I want you to practice this let's make it 5 times a day. Wake up, try it. On break, when nobody's around, try it. Lunch, try it. After work, try it. And before bed, try it. Do that for 2 weeks and you'll nail it.
Yes.
Okay. So, Paulo. Oh, here's another one with R's.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to repeat after me. So again, I'm in Google Drive. Air.
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 Right? The stuff we breathe is air.
Air.
Now we put an R in front of it. Rare.
Rare.
Yeah, rare.
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 Yeah, it's the R that we're having trouble with. Let me see if I have something on R's here. See what I can find in my toolkit here. There's a lot of words that have the R in it. Ray, read, rain. And maybe I'll focus a little bit on that right now. Okay. So we have air. Very simple. Got an R in it, but it's at the end and it's kind of light. Air.
Air.
Rare.
Rare.
Closer, closer. All right, let's try something else. Lay.
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 Ray.
Sorry?
Ray.
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 Okay, good. Now I'm going to do some word pairs right now. I'm going to go around the class and then I'll come back to, oh my goodness, there's a lot of words here. Yeah, Randy, that's a really big word there.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll help you with that word, but I want you to give it to me in a sentence first. I don't know where you would use that unless you're in university.
Oh, I found it on the internet. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Gabrielle, I want you to say 2 words with me. Lay and ray.
Lay and ray.
Okay, Gabrielle, one more time, please.
Gabriel.
Lay, ray.
Good. Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
Excellent. Now you guys are seeming to rush through this. You're like, lay, ray. No, don't go fast. I don't go that fast. You go fast, people won't understand what you're saying. Keep in mind, most of the people you speak English with are non-native English speakers, so don't go fast. Speed kills. Giulietta, ray, lay. Giulietta, ray, lay.
Ray, lay.
Thank you. And back to you, Alicia.
Okay. Lay, ray.
Oh, much better. Excellent. Hyde, lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
You're going too fast. Slow it down. Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
Better. Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
Excellent. Perfect. Maria.
Okay. Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
A.
A.
Lay.
Lay.
Ray.
Ray.
Yeah, very good. Obede. Lay, ray. Lay, ray. Okay. Paulo. Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
Randy. Lay, ray.
Lay, ray.
Excellent. Well, no, sorry. Lay,
Lay,
ray.
ray.
Good. Excellent. All right, let's go back to words that you students have put into the class. Anti-disestablishment. That's a bad word, Randy. I think you're just trying to trick the teacher.
No, I found it on the internet. Yeah,
Yeah, but
the longest word in English.
oh no, there's a lot longer words than that. There are much longer words. The longest word in English is much longer.
Really?
It's not my job. Let me see if I can find you. The longest word in English actually has 189,000 letters.
Oh my God.
Okay? The longest published word is nearly 2,000. It's a technical word.
And what is it?
Yeah, you don't want me to tell you. It would take too long to say. However, the longest word in the dictionary is quite often what we refer to. And here, let me give you that word. That is the longest word in the English dictionary. Randy, would you like to say that word for me?
Phenomenal microscopic significant volcanoconiosis.
Yeah, it's quite a long one, isn't it?
Yeah. Can you give it a try?
You want me to try?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, so let me try. Pneumotram-microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
Ah, so you don't pronounce the first P?
You know, I'm just having trouble with that many syllables. Pneumo would be the first part. Pneumonultram-microscopic silicovolcano, coniosis. Whew! We'll never use that word unless you go to a doctor and he says, oh, by the way, I think you have pneumonultram microscopic sylvanconiosis, or whatever it is. Not really useful for this class. It's fun, but let's not worry about that one. Okay, let's go back to the list. Arianism. Let me hear you say the word Arianism. Randy?
Arianism.
Arianism. Good. Okay, now Gabrielle said appropriate is the word. Gabrielle, say appropriate.
Appropriate.
Oh, appropriate. Sorry, my text is a little small. Not appropriate, appropriate. What does the word appropriate mean?
Appropriate.
What does appropriate mean? It can have two meanings depending on whether it's an adjective or a verb. If it's a verb, generally we say appropriate, to take. However, if you give something to me and I like it, it's appropriate. But if we take something, we usually say appropriate. Slightly different pronunciation. Okay? So as an adjective, we say appropriate. As a verb, we say appropriate.
Okay.
Right? It's very important. So we have somebody who's a tea drinker. They love tea. So for a little gift, we got them a flask. That's a very appropriate gift for a tea drinker, especially one that likes to travel. However, because I didn't pay my taxes, the government came and took this. They appropriated it. Okay? Appropriate means to take. All right.
But a question. I have a question. But that word is right different, or the difference is only in the pronunciation?
Well, I've already mentioned Okay, and so pay attention here. The word is spelled the same. The difference is in the pronunciation depending on whether it's an adjective or a verb.
Okay.
Okay? If it's a verb, it has pronunciation, and if it's an adjective. Oh, I spelled adjective wrong. Okay? To take is appropriate. Okay? Or if it's not to take, it's appropriate. Appropriate, like ate. Appropriate is to take. Any other questions on words you guys would like help pronouncing? Okay, so we're going to go back to word pairs, and this time I'm going to pick up a couple that we didn't do last week. No, I don't want to do those. Yeah, let's do this again. Two words here, them and those. Yes, it's the TH sound a little bit here. Gabrielle, could you say these words after me, please? Them, those.
Them, those.
Them, those.
Them, those.
Excellent. Giulietta, them, those.
Them, those.
Them, those.
Them, those.
Excellent. Helicio, them, those.
Them, those.
Them, those.
Them, those.
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 Much better. Those.
Those.
Excellent. Maria, them, those.
Them, those.
Them, those.
Them, those.
Thank you. Obed, them, those.
Them, those.
Excellent. Them, those.
Them, those.
Thank you. Paulo, them, those.
Them, those.
Them, those.
Them, those.
I'm not sure if you're saying it right. I'm hearing a bit of feedback. Can you say it a little quieter, not as loud? Them, those.
Them, those.
Yeah, we're not getting the TH properly. So remember, TH, teeth together, tongue blocks the air. The air really can't get out. Relax your tongue, the air comes out, okay? So those.
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 Toes.
Much better. Those.
Toes.
Them.
Them.
Those.
Toes.
These.
These.
Excellent. Paulo, who is exactly who I was just talking to. Sorry, Randy. Them, those.
Them, those.
Those, these.
Those, these.
Well done, thank you. Somebody else just snuck into the class. Ahmed. Hello, Ahmed? Okay, Ahmed's not here then.
Do you know you skipped me?
Did I miss you, Hyde?
Yeah, you skipped. But it's okay, no problem.
That's shameful. I'm embarrassed. So Hyde, we'll do an extra set of words with you. Sell, shell.
Sell, shell.
Slower. Sell, shell.
Sell, shell.
Excellent. Don't rush, Hyde. I know there's a lot of students in the class, but we can all benefit if we go slow. Don't go too fast, especially in pronunciation. All right, Hyde, let me hear you say these. These.
This,
Those.
those,
Them.
them,
That.
that.
Well done, thank you. Randy. Randy?
Yeah.
Sell, shell.
Tell, shall.
Sell.
Tell.
Okay? We're going to try to make the sound a snake makes. Try that.
Tell, shall.
Yeah, excellent. Sell, shell. Paulo. Sell, shell.
Sell, shell.
Excellent. Obeid. Sell, shell.
Sell, shall.
Excellent. Maria. Sell, shell.
Okay, sorry, I'm mute. Sell, shell. Okay, sell, shell.
Okay, much better. We're still working on those L's though, right?
Yeah.
Have you been doing your homework?
Yes, only all day. L, L. But it's very hard for me.
Keep up your assignment. You can make good progress in a week, but usually you need to spend a couple of weeks, especially if you never used a sound, right? It's not part of your native language.
Okay.
Hide, sell, shell.
Sell, shell.
Good, thank you. Alicio, sell, shell.
Sell, shall.
Excellent. Giulietta,
Sell, shell.
sell, shell.
Sell, shell.
Thank you. Gabrielle,
Sell, shell.
sell, shell.
Sell, shell.
Better. Now, sometimes, guys, when I ask you to repeat, it's not always because you're not saying it right. Sometimes, for whatever reason, I don't hear properly. There might be a break in the sound, or I'm just not hearing it properly. So I don't want you guys to feel subconscious if some of you I ask to repeat and others I don't. Next word pair. Randy, floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Floor.
Floor.
Excellent. Paulo, floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Thank you. Obeid, floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Floor.
Floor, shore.
Or.
Floor, shore.
No, just or.
Floor.
No, listen. Just or.
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 Or. Floor.
Because our mouth is wide open. Or.
Or.
Better. Floor.
Floor.
Much better. Shore.
Shore.
Perfect, Obeid. Well done. Maria, floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Thank you. Hide, floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Thank you. Alicio. Floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Shore, not sure. Shore.
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 You're saying sure. It's a different word. Okay, floor.
Shore. Floor.
Okay, it's the same sound at the end. Floor, or
Floor.
shore. Shore.
Shore.
Perfect. Giulietta, floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Thank you. Gabrielle, floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Okay, one person at a time, the person I'm talking to.
Floor,
Espatico.
shore.
Hello, Espatico.
Hi.
Hi. Could you say the two words, please?
Yeah.
Floor, shore.
Floor, shore.
Thank you. Now, if you guys want to practice while other students are speaking, please do so. I encourage it. However, be on mute. I only want to hear the student I'm talking to, otherwise it distracts that student. Okay, Randy, we have sure, shore. Watch my lips. Sure, shore.
Sure, sure.
Well done. Paulo, sure, sure, shore. Sure, shore.
Sure, shore.
I can't hear you, Paulo. Okay, Obed, sure, shore.
Sure, shore.
They sound identical to me, so sure, sure, look at my lips. Sure, shore.
Sure, sure, shore.
Sure, shore.
Sure, shore.
A little too similar. Let's try again. Sure.
Sure.
It's like an
Sure.
sound.
Sure, shore.
Yeah. So versus or, right? Sure, shore. Sure, shore. And watch my
Sure.
lips. The
Yes.
ER. Sure, or, or.
Sure, shore.
Perfect. Well done. Maria.
Okay, sure, sure,
Sure, shore.
sure, sure,
Thank you. Hyde.
Sure, sure.
Sure,
Sure,
shore.
sure.
Sure, shore.
Sure, sure.
Sure, shore.
Sure, sure.
They're sounding identical. So, sure, or, shore.
Sure, sure.
Sure,
Sure.
sure, shore.
Who's speaking? I should only be hearing Hyde right now. So, Hyde, sure.
Sure.
Sure,
Sure.
So, whoever is speaking besides Hyde, please stop doing it. It's distracting. Okay, so Hyde, again, watch my lips. Sure.
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 Yeah, they still. I would work on that a little bit because I'm hearing more of an or than an Okay. Helicio, sure, sure.
Sure, sure.
Sure, sure.
Sure, sure.
Thank you very much. Giulietta,
Yes.
sure,
Sure.
sure.
Sure, sure.
Thank you. Gabrielle, sure, sure.
Sure, sure.
Sure,
Sure,
sure.
sure.
Okay, and just for those of you who are still having trouble, it's like the pronoun her. Her, sure. It's the same sound. Her, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
This
Sure.
particle.
Sure, shore.
Perfect. Well done. All right, now it's time for that favorite part of the class, that Hyde loves to do. It's called tongue twister time. So we've done some exercises with our mouth to help, exercise to get practice the O's, the E's, the A's, I, O, and some consonants. Now, maybe some of you have already kind of guessed, but we've been focusing on some sounds here. Sure, shore, shall, sell.
Share.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to read hold on. I think it's going to break.
Yeah.
Good.
Shall.
All right, so we're going to read.
Or.
Who's? Okay, I'm just going to start muting people. Because I've already mentioned it once, it's rude to talk while I'm talking or others. I'm not sure who's doing it, but I know it's a man. Okay, so we're going to take turns doing tongue twisters. Randy, I'm going to pick on you first. Usually you're the last to go, but why don't you start off with this tongue twister? To be fair, though, I will go first. If you want to do this well, guys, don't go fast. If you go fast, you're probably going to make a mistake. So here we go. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Randy, why don't you take it away?
Shells by the
Can you speak a little louder, please? I can't hear you.
seashells by the seashore.
Seashells by seashore.
Yeah, thank you, Randy.
She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So, if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
Well done, sir. Hello, your turn, please.
She sells She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
Excellent, well done. Seashells.
Seashell.
Seashells.
Seashell.
Thank you. Obeid, it's your turn.
She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So, if she sells shells on the seashore, I am sure she sells seashore shells.
Seashore.
Seashore.
Surely.
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 Shells.
Shells.
Excellent, well done. Maria, it's your turn, please.
Okay. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
Maria?
Yeah?
Have you been practicing that tongue twister?
Yeah.
Because, Maria, I didn't notice any problems.
Thank you.
So well done. Huge improvement. Hyde, your turn.
Like me.
She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
Seashells.
Seashells.
Thank you, Hyde. Alicio, your turn, please.
Okay, let me try. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
Excellent. The only mistake you made is you didn't always pronounce the S. Sells, sell. Shells, shell. Don't forget that S. In English, it's not silent. It's very important. Thank you. Giulietta, go ahead, please.
She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
Seashore.
Seashore shells.
Seashells.
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 Surely.
Surely.
Shells.
Shells.
Cells.
Cells.
Thank you. Very good. Gabrielle, your turn, please.
She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So, if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
Okay, well done. But you're saying seashore as though it's two words, seashore. And seashells as though it's two words, seashells. We have a little bit of a flow here. So with the word seashell or seashore or seashells, we have a bit of a flow. Seashore, seashells. Let me hear you say seashore.
Seashore.
Yeah, the flow. Seashells.
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 No, you're saying it as two words. You're saying seashells. There's no pause. There's no gap. Seashells.
Seashells.
Don't go too fast. Seashells.
Seashells.
Better. Seashore.
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 Sea.
Sea.
Seashore.
Seashore.
Much better. Well done. Thank you.
Thanks.
Let me see. Espatico. If you could please say it. Okay. Well, we got about 7 minutes left. I don't know that we really have time to talk about another tongue twister or another lesson, but what I would like to talk to you guys about is my next class coming up in pronunciation. What would you guys like to do most? Would you like to focus on a given sound like the TH, the voiced and unvoiced T and D sound, the R sound? What kind of sounds would you guys like to focus on?
EG sounds.
And what are some words that you have trouble with?
All words.
So EG sounds, right?
Yes, like I will try stop it, look it.
Oh, ED.
ED sounds.
Well,
And
the
ED sounds.
the funny thing is, there is no ED sound. ED is a suffix, right? There are 3 sounds associated with the ED suffix. Okay? And those three sounds are the id. Now the t sound is unvoiced. The d sound is voiced, meaning your vocal folds will vibrate. Okay? So yeah, the next class I have, we can do that. Let me see when my next class is. In pronunciation, that is, because I don't always know. And it looks like I've got to update my lesson plans because I've only got 3 planned coming up. So if you guys go to this page here, you'll see my next 6 classes. I've only got 3 because I haven't planned them all out, and I've got a holiday coming up. But you'll see that I have a pronunciation class on June the 26th. Okay, that's 1 hour from now. So, and in that class, I will focus on the ed suffix and its three sounds, the id, t, and d. And I know that my Brazilian friends and students love this class because it is something that we have a bit of trouble with. So I'll be happy to have that on the 26th. All right. Any other questions? We've only got about 4 minutes left, so I'd like to open up the rest of the class to questions. Guys, I don't want to have to let you go early. Nobody has any questions?
No.
All right, guys. Well, then that's it. We're at the end of another class. I want to thank you for coming. I appreciate you choosing me as your teacher. But feel free to give me your suggestions. I pick classes and I book classes based on what you guys are interested in. So if you have an idea for a class, please, when we're starting class, don't hesitate to ask, hey, can we do a class on this? As you see, next class in pronunciation will be on the ed suffix and its 3 sounds. And that's because one of you asked for it. So don't be afraid to ask for things. It doesn't cost any extra. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Simon.
You're welcome, guys. Have yourself a good night, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. I have 1 class tomorrow, guys.
Teacher?
Thank you.
Yes?
Can you give hints for this pronunciation shortly?
Shortly.
Yes.
Shortly.
No. How we can improve our pronunciation?
To improve?
To improve your general pronunciation, speak to people. Speak often. Speak to people who speak better than you.
Okay.
All right? That's very important. You just got to speak. Watch documentaries in English and try repeating. Pause and repeat. Use the subtitles to repeat what they say. That's another good source. All right?
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. It's a
Thank
good
you,
tip.
Simon.
Bye, Simon.